Them out there. I can't see them just quite. We're on. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 2 of the Junior C Meredith Cup final between the Wilmot Wild and the Peterborough Junior C Lakers. Last night's game was 13-7. Much closer than the score indicated, and it'll be an interesting contest tonight to see whether Peterborough can rebound. I'm not sure whether the turf will be an advantage for them or not, but the benches on either side of the floor might be an advantage to hopefully, or maybe the Peterborough team.
Yeah, it'll definitely change the transition game here.
And we're now getting ready for the national anthem. And we're just about set to get ready for the opening draw. Goaltenders tonight are the two Andrews. Andrew Chenier, number 93 for Wilmot, who's to the north end, to the left of the screen. Big night with 40 saves. And Andrew Lagana for Peterborough, to the south end of the arena, to the right of our screen, as the teams get through their final preparations for the opening draw.
Jim, it'll be interesting to see how the guys do in the face-offs last night. The first two periods, I noticed that Peterborough dominated the face-off circle, and then in the third struggled a couple times and allowed Wilmot to score a couple fast break goals. So.
Absolutely. We got number 21 for Wilmot taking the draw, which is Schmidt up against Grandel for Peterborough. The ball comes loose, and Peterborough looks like they have the loose ball. Not quite yet. Still battling for it along the boards, and we still have no possession. A bit of a scrum. Wait for that ball to come out. Still no pickup. Looks like it's tough on the turf. Number 15 comes up with the ball for Peterborough, which is Crowley. And they're going to feed it off to the offensive players. A little sloppy with the feed. Number 2, Bradshaw. Gives it over on the left wing there. Oh, and a shot just wide. Up with the ball is number 14 for Peterborough, Robinson. Big gun for them, led the scoring this year with 100 points. Played down in the U.S. for some college or some prep ball, and is going to be going to Delaware as a freshman this fall. Number 14 is up with the ball for Wilmot. And that's over to number 13. Just got to pick up the numbers. Still staying Wilmot ball in the corner, left-hand side. It's out to number 15, which is Nagy. Nagy with a long shot, stopped by Lagana. Loose ball picked up by number 21. McBain. Up to the left side. with the ball. Peterborough moving it. Oh, bit of a sloppy pass again. Looks like everybody's having a bit of trouble with the turf.
Like we got a penalty coming up here, Ross.
Okay, and that looks like an interference call going to Wilmot against number
52.
52. In the box is Whitlow, Landon Whitlow, serving 2 minutes for interference, and we're going to see Peterborough's power play for the first time, which moved the ball quite well yesterday and came up with a couple of goals that were to their advantage. On the left side, up to Ferguson on the top. Ferguson over to 14, took the shot. And loose ball's coming up. Wilmot's got it, trying to get out of their own zone. The press is on. Peterborough's out. Might have a penalty here, and we do. Looks like a checking from behind on Peterborough on the play. And we'll get his number here in a minute.
That looks like Mike Robinson, 14, Ross.
Okay. Yes, it is. Robinson with the cross check from behind. And it looks like we're all even for 4 aside. Starting at the top of the power play is going to be number 19, Radbourne, who had a big night last night. I think it was 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points, along with Verutis. Shot off the Peterborough player. It's going to be turned over and still staying Wilmot ball on the left-hand side. Bit of a 2-man game. Feeds it over to the right. That's Verutis there. He's got to be watched closely. He's got the big shot, took it from far range, and the ball's come loose. Here comes Peterborough. Bit of a transition with number 4, Adam Churchill. And give him the shot, turnover, going to Wilmot.
Lots of room out there at the 4-on-4 lacrosse.
Absolutely. The ball's off to number 15 for Wilmot, which is Nagy. Left-hand shot. Again, 2-man game off the left-hand side. Pass over to the right. Nothing happening. Number 4 shutting it off. Shot went wild. A little wide. Oh, bad turnover. In all alone, and Lagana makes a big save off of number 15, Nagy. Peterborough with the ball, and they're going to try to set up their offense from the left-hand side. See the numbers.
Peterborough really needs to get this ball going side to side.
Yep.
And get their big goalie moving. They're not going to score a 40-foot shot tonight.
Number 3. Oh, there's a shot and a goal by number 3. Carter Page, who they're going to count on for some big goals all through the game. Again, another Peterborough boy that's down in the U.S. I'm not sure if he's at Culver or not, but doing the prep school down there. And the early lead is in Peterborough's advantage right now.
Yeah, Jim Carter plays for the Hill School in Pennsylvania.
Okay, that's what it is.
High school, yeah. Prep school down there.
Excellent. Grando, big draw. He's got it with the transition. Off to the right side, feeds it back out to buy some time to get the offense on.
Looked like a young Jake Withers there.
Yes, he does. Does a real good job with it that way. We got number 4, Matt Smith, dishing it off. And it's back over to number 3, which is Carter Page. Page, oh, and another long shot. Underneath the glove to the right-hand side. Good quick start for the Peterborough team. And they're up 2-0. Their shots seem to be finding the holes tonight.
Yeah, both of those goals, using the screen, the guy in front of them, and getting the goalie moving his feet.
Peterborough had this start last night, though, and again, as you say, early dominance off the face-offs, and the tide still turned in the third period, so we'll see what happens throughout the game here, but so far so good.
Looks like Peter will be short for about 27 seconds.
Excellent.
There's a Wilmot guy coming out of the box.
Draw, this time Wilmot picks it up, and it's fed off to number 5, which is Derminski.
That's Sam Derminski. He won Rookie of the Year this year in the Junior C League.
Number 5 with the ball for Wilmot. Derminski, another save by Lagana on a long-range shot. Loose ball near center, picked up by number 11, Cal Davis. He's had a big year for them, too, in transition. And it's off to, hard to pick up the numbers with the Peterborough side here. but it's on the left-hand side. Cut to the cage. Churchill.
Robinson.
Peterborough with the loose ball off the Wild shot. Quick ball movement. Peterborough likes to play that east-west game, which is very similar to the senior Lakers. And another goal.
That was Mikey Robinson. What a move.
They need a goal out of him. Last game, I think he was shut out where he was just missing the net and couldn't find the net. And Peterborough, in the first 4 minutes and 30 seconds, have jumped out to a 3-0 lead.
You definitely don't want Mike Robinson's stick to get hot because they could be in trouble.
And just as you said that, Peterborough's hoping he gets hot because they sure missed his goals yesterday.
Yeah, they did. He took a lot of heavy shots. He's got a hard heavy shot. It looks like they're switching up goalies. Lost.
This could be just a slowdown on the momentum, or it could be just an actual strategic change where they think they might get a few more stops out of backup goaltender.
Reed. Looks like Reed Fitton.
Reed Fitton, that's right. Number 31. Another draw by Peterborough, just like last game. Very dominant in the early stages. And it goes out to the left-hand side. Actually, it's a right-hand player with the ball. It's going to take over to the right-hand side. Number 12, Riley Caldwell. Again, shot by number 5, Churchill. One of their big offensive players. And we've got number 2. Over to Radburn. Again, sloppy change at the bench. Still with possession with Wilmot. Working the ball. They've got a bit of an east-west game going too. Back to Radburn. 15 with a long-range shot. Peterborough's glad they're shooting from long right now. Lagana looks like he's got a good eye on the ball. And we got a loose ball picked up by number 4. Again, bit of a quick transition for Peterborough. Not catching anybody though. Well, nice dangle off the left side, one-on-one. And 2 good chances by number 14. Robinson again. Looks like he's come to play tonight.
He has.
He had a lot of chances in yesterday's game, but couldn't find the net at all. Today he's definitely more in tune with what he needs to do. Good cross-checking there, number 11 from Peterborough. And, ooh, almost. Lagana had to swipe beside him to hopefully not have that ball roll into the net. It's caught up in the, as Danny Gallagher would say, the paraphernalia.
Big phone books.
Yes, that's what they are. The ball's over to the left-hand side again. Again, difficult to make out the numbers from the front of their jerseys with the Peterborough sweaters here. We'll do the best we can. Turned over to the goaltender, and Wilmot is coming up the left-hand side. Number 15 with the ball, which is Nagy. Nagy getting a little bit of pressure for the Peterborough defender. Over to Berger. Berger's an interesting player, not very big, but boy, he's like a little water bug out there. He's always moving and dangling, and another wide shot by him. Ooh, a rebound. Wilmot again. Oh, a couple of good close-in chances. And Lagana has made the 2 big saves. And we've got a delayed penalty, it looks like, because Lagana has gone to the bench. Over to the left-hand side. And we got Peterborough coming up again. Robbie, it's hard to make out those numbers as they come off the bench with who's got the ball, other than know who the players are. Number 11 at the top, and it's over to
Robinson at the top there.
Yeah. 14 with that shot. Is that Robinson again?
Yeah.
Yep.
From the top.
Yep. He's freeing himself up quite a bit tonight, and that was a delayed call, so we're going to see what the call is. And Peterborough goes to the power play. The penalty goes to number 5. Your rookie of the year last year, or this year last year.
Yep.
Dranitsky, is that the name?
Dramitsky, yeah.
Dranitsky.
Looks like he got 2 for checking in the crease there.
Okay. They don't make that call too often, but obviously he must have obscured the play enough to get the call for Peterborough. Power play, and we've got Ferguson at the top. They're moving the ball, keeping it wide, looking for their opportunity. Oh. Number 5 with that shot, Churchill.
Well, when you look at Peterborough's power play, they have the top 3 scoring leaders Churchill, Caldwell, Ferguson, all on that power play, and they can be dangerous when that ball moves.
Absolutely. And, well, like every other team, you know, you want your best players to be your best players, and you need the production out of them. Radburn just tossed it away. They've got this 30-second shot that you must shoot on the short man, and he was running out of time. It's back to Ferguson on top. They got Caldwell in on the crease, and they got number 3, Carter Page, in the shooter, right-hand shooter. Back to Ferguson, to Caldwell, over to, oh, there's Robinson with a big drive from the left-hand shooter. Gone a little wild. There's only 4 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to turn over, I'm pretty sure, to the web. They did. They fired it down the floor before the clock ran out. So Wilmot will start it from basically their defensive end of the floor. Number 14, one of their better players yesterday, Hayden Berger, with a big game over to number 15, Nagy. Bit of pressure on him. Nagy's going to try one-on-one, and he's got the man beat. He's right in. Oh, off the post. Big chance there. Oh, and a rebound. Oh, and another wild shot. Quite close, though. Berger with it again. Back over to Nagy. Bit of pressure put on by Wilmot now. They look like they want to be set. Oh, a little bit of a dangle there.
Putting lots of pressure on here.
Yep.
Playing short-handed.
Yes.
We only got 4 guys on the floor.
There you go. Berger doing a nice job of killing the penalty. They've had a few chances. And, oh, another wild shot. That has to be at least a 40-footer. Lagana has no trouble with it. And Peterborough's breaking out again. Here they go.
That'll pretty much do it for the power play.
Not much there in the power play. Maybe 1 or 2 chances, but nothing real threatening. Over on the left-hand side to the right-hand side, that's Caldwell. Bit of a tough pass to catch on that one. Ball comes loose, and Wilmot has it in the corner. Again, that looks like Radball. We've got a penalty here. Maybe a high stick. Bringing it out quickly is the Wilmot player over to Radburn. And we've got number 8 with the ball, which is Fenoro. Fenoro to Radburn. Oh, Radburn through a maze of players. Lagana makes the save, but we have a power play for Wilmot. 10:07 left in the first period, or we played 10:07 in the first period. 3-0 Peterborough. Good chance for Wilmot to maybe get back into it. We'll have to see how the short man works, and we'll have to see how well Wilmot has their power play going. 5-on-4, starting with the ball on top. Looks like it's Nagy. Over to number 5, which is Dramitsky. Try to get that name right. Back out to Nagy. Ooh, there's a shot. A little wild. Just off the post. Oh, loose ball transition.
Cal Davis.
Cal Davis. Cal plays that role well. He's one of those players, they don't know whether they want him on offense or defense. Oh. So therefore he tries both.
Yeah. He got 3 or 4 nice wins in the Whitby series on transition.
Absolutely.
Speed, no one can catch him.
Yeah, that's for sure. A bit like Zach Courier for Peterborough. Similar style. Oh, there's a nice play right there by number 5, Churchill. And he scores!
Wow.
He split the defense, 2-on-2. And maybe you can have a look at the replay here, Robbie, and see what happens there.
Yeah, just bust between those 2 guys.
No, he gets in on top of the goaltender there.
There he goes.
Beats him over the top left-hand shoulder, which is a nice goal.
Nice short-handed goal.
I think Peterborough, talking to the coaches just prior to the game, is they were a little disappointed at how well or how much they did not get inside. But a 4-0 start definitely shows you that they're working on that strategy tonight to maybe. Oh, draws loose.
Oh.
Grandel picks it up again. He's the junior C version of Jake Withers. There's no question about that. He's got a nice role model to watch there when he watches the senior games. Yeah. And it's over to the left-hand side.
That'd be Churchill again.
Churchill with the ball. They've got them spread out. I like what they do. They play basically the NLL style, the Lakers style, major series, that East-West game, but they're killing the penalty as well. Bit of a swim move. Oh, inside move again.
Carter Page.
The goal.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Over the top right-hand shoulder. That makes it 5. Pretty much like the start that we had yesterday down in Wilmot, but they couldn't hold it. They couldn't sustain it. Wilmot woke up and Well, we know how the rest of that game turned out. And it looks like
They're going back to the starter.
Going back to the starter. It looks like the experiment or the change of momentum they were looking for may have lost its momentum. We got 5-0 Peterborough. We played we played a little bit more. 8:48 remaining in the first period. 41 seconds left in the penalty. Premature draw by Wilmot. Peterborough's ball again.
Ferguson
with the ball, yeah. And good start by Peterborough's offensive players. They've come to play tonight. There's another swim move, and that looks like it's Churchill again. Churchill's had a big, strong first period. Oh, look at that. Quick shot off with Caldwell, number 12. Didn't catch the goalie napping, though. No. They seem to be finding the spots on Shenya a little bit better than they did yesterday, which I guess is a good sign for Peterborough. Power play here.
There he comes. He's all even now.
Ooh, tight feet into the crease over to Berger. That looks like it might be Verutis right there. Back over to Radbourne. Oh, long shot. Right into the belly pad, as they would call it, the old school days. Easy save to make. And number 5 with the ball. Fenoro on the left. Oh, nice swim move there. Right inside and almost scores. Lagana had to make a big save by stretching out to the right-hand side. Bit of athleticism there, not just the blocker save. And here comes Peterborough again. Back to number 2. This is the first time I've seen Is it Bradshaw?
That is Bradshaw.
Okay, first time I've seen him on the floor tonight, although he got 3 goals yesterday. Loose ball in front of the goal, and Bradshaw gets knocked from behind, and they're not giving possession to Peterborough.
Looks like Bradshaw ran through the crease.
Probably crease violation, that's right. And here they come. Nagy's coming back. We got Radbourne. They look like they got their big guns down to the left side on the crease. Peterborough shut that off. And we got number 8 over to, it looks like number 14. Or no, that's not Berger.
23.
23.
It's Wyman.
Wyman, okay, good. Peterborough gets the loose ball. A bit of a press on them. Trying to get some transition going here. Fed it over to the left-hand side. And we've got Peterborough in a bit of a break, but Wilmot's all back. Caldwell over to, is that Churchill again?
Yep.
Yeah. He's tough, like I said, it's tough to pick up the numbers on Peterborough because you don't see them from the far side. You just see the front of the jersey. Yeah. That was stymied. Chenier made the save. Here's Berger now, 14. He's on the top right here, basically the top of the offensive set here. Over to the left-hand shooter, number 5, Fenoro. They're trying to make something work. Looks like they're trying to get a bit of an east-west game going, which is popular with all the styles of play now with junior clubs around Ontario. Oh, little of a outbreak pass. Here comes Peterborough down the left-hand side. And we got a feed in there to number 6, I believe. Oh, look at that quick shot and goal. Caldwell on a feed from Churchill.
Nice ball movement side to side.
They do move that ball. Like I said, I've talked to David Baker before the game and Kelly Roberts, and they do move their ball. Kelly was saying they moved the ball, but they weren't moving their feet. Well, it looks like they might be doing both of those tonight.
Yeah.
And again, quick release. Very similar to what the Major Series Lakers look like. Just down at the lower level.
Yeah, when you get Shawnee Evans and Buchanan on the right side firing the ball back and forth to the lefties of Tony.
Yep, absolutely right. Oh, another draw, and it's Grandal again. Like I said, he's a mini clone or a clone of Jake Withers. Doesn't lose too many. And here it is again with Peterborough with the ball. Carter Page flips it over to the left-hand side. It's down to the crease. Inside feed, not quite there. And a long shot by Robinson. Ball's loose, but it looks like it's going to go Wilmot way, man in the crease. Good start for Peterborough, 5:21 left, and it's 6-0. And we got Berger over to Radbourne. Wilmot's obviously offensive players are a little silent right now with no goals on the board. Nobody's really stepped up to look like they're threatening offensively, although Radburn's touched the ball quite a bit. So has Berger. Long shot. Was that Barudis? No, 23.
Yeah.
Wyman. And here goes Peterborough again. They got their transition going. They get the ball down the floor very quickly. Feed it off to the left-hand side. And that looks like Churchill again, is it not?
It is.
Yep. Ooh. Whoop. Tried to throw that one maybe into the crease and sailed into the buckwheat.
Got away on him.
Souvenir for somebody up there behind the net.
Yeah.
Although they don't get to keep it, the mesh keeps it in play. And we got number 8 for Wilmot.
That's Finoro there.
Finoro, yep. Peterborough's tight on the ball, which is a nice play to do, you know, not giving them time to free up their hands. Checking again. Oh, Lagana. He's another save. He's,
looks like he's seeing everything from out there, Jay.
I would say so. Yes, if you're going to let them have the 40-footers, he should be okay making those saves. Nagy over to, or Varudis over to Nagy. Oh, bit of a chance there. And again, denied. Good defensive play. Couldn't catch his number, but well done. And this is Robinson. He's going to, fight the wind up from the dot. Oh, look at that play. They're reading all low. Oh, a lot of chances right there. Nice fake long ball shot, and then he got the cutter coming inside. They are moving the ball quick. They are moving their feet quick. Look at that. Oh, nothing wrong with good
that
shot.
Went in.
Wild shot off the board. Did you see what happened there, Robbie? I know
yeah,
it deflected in.
It went
Caldwell took the shot.
Yeah, went off the backboards and hit the back of Chenier and rolled back in.
Okay, let's have a look. It does go wide.
Comes right back and hits him in the back of the shoulder there and rolls in.
Yeah, that's a tough bounce on Wilmot. I would say nobody's fault on that one other than a fortuitous bounce for the Peterborough team and tough luck for Chenier.
Yeah, you know, when the ball starts going in, sometimes it goes in too often.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's interesting to see if this lead can hold up for Peterborough. I think the game was a bit tighter, even though it looked like they had the same kind of start yesterday. Although the 7-0 score definitely should play to Peterborough's advantage.
You know, they need to keep the pace going.
Yeah, well, we got a penalty there. A little bit of a high stick wraparound. Carter Page coming up. He's got double teamed. And, whoa, it's getting a little feisty here. I was impressed yesterday with how Peterborough walked away with not getting into the nonsense, taking any penalties. I'm not sure what the penalty calls were yesterday, but it didn't look like they took too many minor penalties.
No, I think there was only 15 minutes in both teams combined.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job. I don't know what have you got the referees' names here? I can't see them on the jerseys. Do you know who's
yeah. We have looks like we have Withers in the one side and Kropman here at the center.
Okay.
Just passing the ball over to Ferguson.
Yeah.
So.
Do you know where they're from? They're doing an excellent job. I'm really impressed.
Yeah. Shane Withers is I think he's a local guy. From
Shane.
Peterborough. That's older brother of Jake.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Kropman might be a Brampton guy. I'm not 100% sure, but
they're doing a fine job. Again, letting the players play and making the necessary calls if needed. Oh, there's Page again. Cut in, a nice feed by Ferguson. Ferguson had 6 assists yesterday. He really distributes that ball. I think he's a Trent University student. Does a real good job with their field lacrosse team out there as well. Grandson, I believe, of Hall of Famer
Larry
and veteran Larry Ferguson, who we saw just before the game. Fun to watch. Larry was a righty, though, and Travis obviously is a lefty, so I'm not sure how well that goes over with Larry, but all is good.
Put them both out there, they can play together.
Absolutely. Fergie was known for the underhand. None better, probably. Almost a lost art with that shot. But the only guy taking it now maybe is Shawnee Evans still.
Yeah, low to high.
Yeah, low to high, that's right. That's what they call it now, not underhand anymore.
Yeah. Tend to throw that riser ball and get the goalie moving and stepping. So
absolutely. If you can come up with the numbers off that far left, we got Ferguson on top. It's over to Carter Page on the right-hand shooter, down to Caldwell. Back to Ferguson. Back to Page. Oh, backhand into the crease. Oh, there's a nice feed again. Easy save for Chenier, though. No corner picked.
Looks like they got Churchill playing the shooter and Robinson playing the crease on the left side.
Yep. I'm a little slow with names. It's my second game where I've seen where I'm trying to familiarize myself with all the players. So
Well, this game happens so fast, as you
Yeah.
know. It's hard to pick them up.
Yep. Nagy, there he is with the ball. He's going against 2 defenders. Can't pick up the numbers, but good job checking by Peterborough. Ball's loose, and it's Peterborough comes up with it. Number 16, I believe.
That looks like Grandel.
Okay, Grandel with the ball. Good draw, man. Doing a good job with the defense as well. And we're down to Robinson on the crease. I should be knowing this power play by now, as you say. Fergie over to, I like to call him Fergie, just because they call him.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah,
Fergie.
Yeah. Caldwell, he's got the quick shot. It's back to Carter Page, no shot through. They give him a new
reset.
30,
No
which
reset.
it shouldn't have happened. That ball should go back to Wilmot. No shot hit the net. They got a reset, which shouldn't have been reset. Here we go with Wilmot now, and it's Radbourne again. He had the big night last night, 4 and 3 or 3 and 4, can't remember which. 7 points. Over to Little Berger.
Verutis with the ball there.
And Verutis, yes.
He got a natural hat trick in the middle of the game yesterday.
And there we go with number 4, Peterborough.
That's captain Matt Smith, I believe.
Matt Smith, yes. Got any background on him at all, Robbie? Other than he's the captain of the club. And we got number 6 with the ball there too, Adamo.
Yeah, Matty Adamo.
Yep. And we got 1 on 3, number 10 for Wilmot. Over to number 5, which is Fenoro. He's trying to make something happen. Nothing's going on there.
That's the
and
end
we
of
got
the
the end of the first period.
Wow.
7-0 Peterborough. They got to be pleased with that start. And hopefully they hope that Wilmot does not find their bus legs and come out strong in the second period. But a nice start for Peterborough, which is they made whatever adjustments they needed to make from game 1.
Looked good in first.
Yep. Good, Ron. And we're back with second period action now with Wilmot trailing 7-0 to Peterborough Junior C Lakers. And we've got a change of ends. Chenyer's back in the goal. And we've got Schmidt taking the draw against Grandal. Good start for Peterborough. Let's just see if they can hold on to that momentum.
Interesting to see what kind of changes Wilmot made in the intermission with Coach Wendell.
Absolutely. Well, we got a draw there. It's going to Wilmot. So an illegal draw. And we got the possession over to number 14, which is Berger. Berger to the right side to Verutis. Or no, not Verutis, 23, sorry. Verutis got it now, and he gets knocked down from, well, looks like behind, but maybe he's creased. I don't know. No, possession
looks like a
call.
loose ball.
Yeah, loose ball. Over to the far side, and hard to pick up the numbers off the left-hand side of the floor.
That looks like Nagy's at 15.
Yeah, 15 Nagy. Little dipsy doodle there, and whoa, almost. Lagana had to make a nice save there as the Wilmot player got inside. We got a fast break. Davis, ooh, bounce shot by Grandal on a bit of a transition, and here comes Wilmot right back up the right-hand side of the floor. I say it's the right-hand side of the floor, but to you viewers, it's on the left-hand side, which is funny for lacrosse. Here comes Berger again, little pick and roll, nice play, shot there, knocked down. I think that was Farino that time.
Yeah, wearing 8 there.
Yep. I've been calling Draminsky Farino earlier in the first period. We'll have to correct that a little bit, looking at the program here. We've got an offensive start here, and it's
that'd be Churchill.
Churchill again, yes.
Looks like delayed penalty coming.
Oh, yes, and a slash. Didn't pick it up, but we'll see what it was on the replay, maybe. Definitely the slash.
Yeah, it looks like they got him on the slash in the corner there, guy cutting through the middle.
See that call every now and again, but it's you don't hear the loud whack. It's hard to say whether you've seen it or not. Here we go. Ferguson at the top. He really quarterbacks his power play over to Churchill, down to Robinson. We see the left-hand shooters in this period a lot better than we do the right-hand shooters. And they're moving that ball well. Nobody holds on to it. Stepping in. Oh, Page with a nice underhand. Loose ball picked up by Robinson. Robinson dishes it out to Churchill. Back to Page. Over to Ferguson. Oh, knocked down. Robinson with the loose ball in the corner again. Back out to Ferguson. Oh, inside feed. Look at that. Oh, really moving the ball, Peterborough. Which never stays at the stick. Nice job. Oh. Here comes Wilmot breaking out off the loose ball. And we got number 9. It's got a bit of a transition over to number 23, which is Wyman. Loose ball. Verutis has it now. He's been quiet, and I think Peter would like to keep him that way.
Yeah, I was just saying last night, once he got one, he got 3 in a row.
There he goes. Big high shot. Lagana seems to have that spot picked off. He tried to go top right-hand corner, and he stepped over and made the shoulder block save. Peterborough back to the power play. 48 seconds remaining in the penalty. Ferguson on top to Page. Keeping that ball moving off the top. So high shot from the top, fired wide. Loose ball, can't pick up that number.
That looks like 18 hand, Jim.
Okay, and it's off to Radburn. He looks like the most dominant player tonight. Nobody scored, but he's touching the ball, and he looks like he's getting most of their opportunities. Farino with the ball there, number 8, down to Little Berger.
Now they're just going to step out and try and kill this last 12 seconds of the penalty, it looks like.
I don't think they got the shot clock on them, or they may have. But
Peterborough's getting a slash now.
Good pickup. I'm watching the ball. You get to see the off ball. What number's going here now for Peterborough?
That looks like 18, Justin Thane.
There you go. Peterborough's not in penalty trouble yet. They didn't take many in the first period. They've, I guess, one each early in this going, so not a lot of penalties, but there's enough to give the power plays a chance to get their teams into the game or back into the game, whatever. Yeah. And here comes Nagy back out to the top. And it's over to Radburn. Farino's in the right-hand shooter. It's back to Nagy. They're working a bit of a 2-on. Interesting ploy by Peterborough. Oh, didn't matter. Nagy scored. They're trying to take Radburn. They took Radburn right out of the play and made it basically a 4-on-3, but you would think the strategy worked, but I'm not going to say it did. And the fact that it opened up more of a lane for Nagy to go right down the middle and score. Yeah, they're way out on Radburn, so he couldn't shoot, but Nagy with a nice low bounce shot to the stick side.
As you mentioned too, Jim, that Peterborough hasn't been in trouble yet with penalties, but you don't want to start giving them, and now they get a power play one here and start rolling like they did last night.
You don't want to give anybody the chance to get rolling, as you said. Face off here, looks like Nagy's in now. Schmidt wasn't having the best luck. Grandel doesn't seem to be having too much trouble with anybody right now who's going up against him.
He's dominating those face-offs.
Yeah, he's probably at about 98%. Whatever the stats are on the draws, we don't have them. But
yeah, I think Wilmot only got the ball once, and it was on a possession call.
Exactly. Number 11, Davis. A little bit of a dangle. Drops the ball, though. Flipped out of the stick. It's a loose ball along the right-hand side of the boards. And they're still battling. Nobody's oh, that could be an interference, but wasn't called. Oh, maybe they do have it. I don't know.
No,
I think it looks like possession.
30-second shot clock went, Jim.
We may be looking at the first time that both teams are getting a little bit testy. I don't think Peterborough wants to get into that style of game. You got a 7-0 game. You want to walk away, and he's got the call, just what we talked about. Went to Wilmot, though, didn't it? I'm not sure who's got the call.
He's giving him unsportsmanlike.
There you go. Yep.
That'll be their captain.
Yes, which is number 7.
Yeah, Brett Lebald.
Know much about him?
Brett was actually won best defender this year for the Junior C League.
Yep.
As they won, they have 3.
Yes, she did. Rookie
three
of the
award
year,
winners. MVP
and top defensive player. I don't know if that was frustration or not, or just not knowing when to separate. Churchill back out to Ferguson. Ferguson to Page. Oh, he fakes that little bit of a forehand shot. Robinson stepping out. Back to Ferguson. Oh, look at that. Quick shot from Caldwell down the crease. Skip pass.
New 30.
Yes, new 30. Over to Churchill. Keep wanting to call Churchill Caldwell. Page with a shot. Right-hand bounce shot. Went wide. Picked it up. They got 16 seconds on the shot clock. Robinson over to Ferguson. Ferguson with a skip pass into Caldwell. Caldwell, I think he stepped to the crease.
Yeah,
he did. Crease ball. Caught it on an offside, and no angle to shoot on that play.
Nice ball movement, though,
yes,
Peterborough.
Absolutely. I am impressed with how well they moved the ball. It's far different than the old school game where it was hung on to far too much.
Yeah. Makes for a more entertaining game when the ball starts moving from stick to stick.
Without question. Oh, Verudas. Looks like the first time I've seen him sort of come alive and have a dangerous type shot.
Yeah, I think that one, Laguna got a piece and hit the post.
Yep. And we got, not quite a fast break. Davis pulls it out. He reminds me so much of Zach. Is it Davis? No, that was 15. Who was 15 there?
That'd be Cam Crowley.
Cam Crowley.
The young kid.
Ran the ball up nice. Him and Calday, similar style of play. There's Fergie with a little bit of a backhand. Ooh. Peterborough started to shoot a little wild with their chances. That was Churchill again. A couple of sloppy plays. Turnovers for, you don't need them if you can avoid them. Oh, here's a quick transition. Oh, Lagana. I'm not going to say Peterborough's fallen asleep, but they're looking a little bit more complacent than they should be starting this period, but that could happen with the 7-0 lead, which is now 7-1. They've not responded or answered to that first goal.
No. We're all even now.
All even is right. Yep. Oh, he's in. Oh. Caldwell again. Not a big player. He's a bit like Berger from the Wilmot team, but he's been dangerous all night. I think he's had a couple of goals. They let him slip in crease side from the right-hand side, and they seem to be beat. Their shots are finding the spot, and I think they're beating Chenier underneath that underneath the glove on the right-hand side.
Yeah, it kind of looked like, Jim, as Peterborough came off the bench there, they tried a little bit of a hidden ball trick there, and Caldwell just snuck down the side until they realized he had it.
There you go. And all those hidden ball plays can work till the other team picks it up. So back to a comfortable 7-goal lead, if you can call 7 goals comfortable. Number 11, Davis again. Reminds me so much of Zach Currier. It's the way he scoops up those loose balls. And back to Caldwell again. He's dancing around. A little bit of a water bug. Flip pass back out. It's always an interesting play now with the new plastic sticks, the way they can sort of dangle and make that flip pass back out. Oh, getting rid of the ball because of the 30-second clock winding down, and it's turned over to Wilmot. Wilmot, I'm not sure if they've had the wind knocked out of their sails or not, but they don't look like they've got the same inspiration they had yesterday when the score was a bit tighter. Back to Verutis. He's got another long shot. Lagana makes the save off the road. He's going with the transition out the door. Fast break. That looks like Carter Page off the right-hand side. I'm sort of picking up the styles of play, even though I can't get their numbers, just with their body types there. Over to Ferguson. Fergie on the left-hand side, waiting for a pick. Back over to the right-hand side to Carter. Oh, they really got that east-west passing game going, which is nice. Hit the free stick. Peterborough's got to stay out of trouble. Long transition pass down to Little Berger. Berger, oh, he's got the inside move. He almost fed it in on the short side there. Just missed, but it was a nice move trying to go to the cage. And here's Peterborough again. Caldwell has it. He's had a big, strong game tonight. I don't know what his goals and assists are, but every time he touches the ball, he looks like a real dangerous threat. Back over to Churchill, back over to Caldwell. On the right hand side, oh, they called that a moving pick. Moving picks can pretty much happen other than you can't knock him to the floor and then it gets called.
Yeah, that was it looked like young Nick Webb.
Yes, that's right.
Son of John Webb.
Yeah.
Colbert Kodiaks.
Yeah, Colbert Kodiaks, that's right. Oh, there's some checking. Two-man, yeah, they're really all over him tonight. They don't want to let him free at all. He had the big night. And there's Verutis. He bounces past number 4. And they're calling the slash. Number 4. Could have been a little bit stronger on the cross-check with Matt Smith there. Verutis got a step on him. And
yeah, it looks like they're calling a penalty off in the corner. Not on the ball.
Okay. I thought maybe they had Smith there for a bit of a slash as Verutis.
Yeah. Did look like he was giving him a good chop. But
is that Webb?
Oh, that looks like 18 Justin Thane.
Yeah.
Second trip to the box.
There you go. Again, Peterborough could have better numbers on their jerseys. They're blended in with the colors, and they're tough to pick up.
Blend right into that lift lock picture on the bottom.
Exactly. Got Nagy on top to Farino. Farino's in the rail. Oh, and he's, again, sloppy play with the catching.
There goes Davis.
Davis on a breakaway. Willie. Oh, Chenier makes the save. Tried to go bottom low-hand corner. Didn't quite work.
That's where they've been beating him, though.
No, it is. And he gave him a bit of a fake, but he just didn't find a spot. Back to Nagy on top. Farino with the power play to Radbourne. Back to Nagy. Not much of a move. He's going to try a cut through the center. A wild shot. Farino with the ball again. Back to Radbourne. Blocked. And Peterborough's got a transition again off the short man. It's going to number 4.
Captain Matt Smith.
Captain Matt Smith is right. Beat him nice. Oh, and there Peterborough's getting in. Got a little bit of an altercation after the goal. Peterborough's got to stay away from that. No need to try to get involved after you've just scored a goal on a transition.
Yeah, Matt Smith's a great leader on this team.
Okay, yeah.
He also attends Laurentian University.
Right. You usually get to see because of those qualities, and I'm sure he's well respected in the dressing room and makes sure everybody brings their A game to the table on most nights if they
Jimmy,
can.
It looks like we look down to our right side and we've switched goalies again.
Yes, goaltender change again. It's for whatever reason they're finding the mark on Chenier tonight, which last night or yesterday afternoon they didn't look like they had to find an answer to his goaltending style. Farino's got the ball. They've got a bit of a change. Farino's going to the top. They can't make sure. Verutis is cutting through. Wilmot looks very stale, especially on the power play. Not much ball movement. And they got skip past it to the crease, though. That's 21. I believe that's Schmidt. Yes, it is. Hunter Schmidt. Farino. Radbourne with the shot. Lagana seeing the ball well, but I mean, they're shooting from 40 feet, and he's stepping out on the ball.
That's all you can ask for from a goalie.
That's right.
His job is to stop the ball from the outside.
Absolutely. And they're not letting them inside at all tonight, which was a bit of a difference. And there's Churchill again. He brings it far wide on the left-hand side. He's a left-hand shooter. They're out pressing him. Well, bit of a swim move, but he's run into a couple of more. Dipsy doodle through 3 players and almost found the mark.
That'll do it for Wilmot's power play. We're back to 5-on-5.
Yeah, not much moving on that. And we've got Derminski back on the top now. Feeding it over to Farino. Barutis is trying to set something up with a pick. And again, they're working the belly pad. I call it the belly pad. That's an old school. The chest protector of Lagana. I don't know if he's got a new chest protector and they want to break it in or if that's the only spot they could find. But the shots are not finding the spot, which I'm sure Peterborough's happy with.
It looks like Wilmot's standing still and just shooting that ball from the outside.
Yeah, they like I don't know how the bus trip was. Oh, there's their first inside chance by Little Berger. I've been impressed with him for 2 games. Yeah, he always seems to make something happen and seems to get inside as often as he can.
Nice save by Laguna, though.
Yes. That's 14 Robinson. He really looks like he's moved his feet tonight. Not sure what happened yesterday. Shot selections look a bit better. It looks like he's making things happen anyway. Oh, wild shot there. Block. Oh, look at that. A 40-footer. I guess with the score of the game, we got to watch that. Peterborough's got to watch that they don't get into the chirping. The frustration could be setting in on Wilmot for sure.
Yeah, they need to stay out of that. It's a long series, right?
It sure is.
7 games, so
yeah.
Too early to get into that.
And you can't let the score be indicative of. You can't start stooping to the other team's level if they're starting to get frustrated.
No.
You just got to run to the bench and make it. Get ready for the next play that happens.
Neither team can afford to lose anybody for 1 or 2 games. So.
That's for sure. Grandel again on the draw. He's up against Schmidt. Loose ball. Everybody's battling. And look at that. Peterborough, that's a bit of a wraparound. But
that's a young Cam Crowley right there.
Yeah, hard to detect. Oh, look at that. He's trying to bulldog his way in.
Oh, 7. He stepped in the crease.
Yes, he did. Starting to get a little feisty, a little testy. That happens sometimes when you go one-on-one on the defender and you're trying to split 2, 3, and 4 guys. But
yeah, probably a better play for him to pull that ball out. But
yeah, he had a chance early and then didn't do it. You're right. And we got number 5, Nagy, over to Radburn again. They're setting the pick. 2-man game. Inside. Failed to connect on the pass, although the pick and roll was set fairly well. And look at that. Transition again. Davis. He's a dangler. Oh, look at that. And the rebound. No. It's 1 against 4. Wilmot. Oh, who are they giving the ball to there? They giving it to Peterborough?
Yeah, it looks like an interference call on Bradshaw.
Is Bradburn going to get out of it? No. He likes to stick his nose in everywhere. He needs to back away, but he'll take no guff. He has had a lot of shifts this game, not as many as he had the other games. So they seem to be playing about 5 or 6 guys out the door. Bradburn's getting some periodic shifts. Oh, knocked over on the net.
Looks like they're getting a little feisty now.
They are. Peterborough's got to back away. In no sense, you got an 8-1 or 10-1 lead. What am I saying, 8-1? 7:40 left of the second period. Just let they have now. What do we got coming to the box here?
Looks like
Robbie?
Churchill's going to get one maybe for unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He did, yeah. So it gives Wilmot a chance on the power play again. They've been pretty stagnant with the ball.
Yeah, they've been standing still. The ball's.
I'm just going to say that.
Feet not moving. Ball's kind of moving the top 3 guys, but they got to get Peterborough moving.
Yes. Peterborough's made the adjustments. Farina with it on the right-hand side. They're trying to set some motion going here. Still not much movement. Peterborough's not falling for any of the non-ball movement. Staying in the box. Here they go with the transition. They look quick tonight, Peterborough. They got their feet moving, and who's that dangling there?
That's
Grandel
Grandel
again. Boy, he's been impressive. If he keeps this kind of play up throughout the series, they definitely can control all the possession, which will be to Peterborough's advantage. Number 3, there's Page.
Yeah, he's just trying to kill a penalty.
Yeah, he's got to watch that line. Just avoided it. The over and back line. Oh, sent that ball up into the buckwheat again. Turned over to the 30. And here comes Wilmot again for another power play. I don't know what the power plays are, but I got to say they've had.
They turned that over. Too many men.
Too many men. And here goes Davis again. I keep making the comparison to Zach Carrier, but boy, they got similar style games.
They both can run.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yep. Yep.
Look, Bradshaw there.
Yep. He's getting a bit of more floor time now in the second period. This is over to Robinson. Robinson's got some nifty moves. Good hands, trying to split two.
Oh, he's going to pick up a high stick on that one.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure if the Wilmot supporters are happy with that call or not, but the call was made, and once you're dangling and dipsy doodling, you got to keep your cross checks down on the elbow, and if they slide up, the call is usually going to go to the ball carrier.
So getting a little 4-on-4 action here.
Yes. Ferguson. Back over to Robinson. East-West game, little pick by Fergie. Robinson's trying to work one-on-one against his defender. Back to Fergie. Number 7, Ferguson over to, oh, look at that shot. A bit of a howitzer. Oh, knocked down from behind. Ferguson, will he get up?
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be Peterborough's ball.
Yeah, it should be Peterborough's ball. Just whether they want to get into the testiness after. Pretty good crowd here tonight, Robbie. I'm going to estimate 500-600. Hard to tell because it's all on our side, but
yeah,
pretty
great
full.
Crowd. Great crowd.
Might even be up to about 800 or so. Hard to say.
Tough to tell in this
Yeah.
rink. You know, you get a rink that holds 4,000 people.
Yeah.
Spread.
Yeah.
Well, there's another interference call in Ferguson.
Yeah. Well, the key with Fergie is, he's limping a bit. You know, you gotta stay away from. He got a misconduct on it too.
Yeah, they're gonna give him a 10.
The frustration is setting in on Wilmot now. Number 17, Bessie, picks up a 10-minute misconduct, I guess, for the interference call that he didn't like when he knocked down Ferguson. And still a power play, I believe. No, for Forsyth. No, it's 5-on-4. Not sure why they got time up on both sides.
Churchill's still in the box.
Okay.
There he's coming.
Now they got the 5-on-4. There you go. Fergie to the top, over to Carter Page. Ferguson. He fakes that underhand. Oh. Churchill. Robinson. Peterborough's power play looks like it's really come alive again. Not that it did in the other game, but they don't look like they're sagging. They're not having the lull they had after game in the second period, and obviously the third period of yesterday's game. Number 17 with their captain.
Defensive player of the year right there.
Yes, sir. LeBold. Don't see much of them, but you're seeing them there. They don't seem to run the ball up as much as Peterborough's transition players do. But there's Farino over to Berger, putting the back end guy out, number 23. Berger killing it against two people. Oh, he's run out of clock time. And good defensive play by number 19. It looks like Webb. And the ball goes back to Peterborough's power play with 16 seconds left of the power play. Churchill with the ball on the left-hand side, which is the right-hand side for you viewers. Always funny with lacrosse. Over to number 7. Ooh, Fergie. High, hard one. I don't know if I hit the crossbar. You did it?
Hit him right in the head. Goalie shaking that one off.
Yeah, I didn't know if it got the crossbar or what it got, but it came out in a hurry. And we got, Robinson. Oh, he thinks he's got a high stick. He's a bit of play acting there, I don't know. But saved by the goaltender. That's number 31 in goal now.
Yeah,
which is Fitton. I think that's the general manager's son, if not some relation, I'm sure. 23 with the ball. And that's Wyman. Wyman over to number 20, Verutis. They've kept him quiet tonight, which is a good thing, especially when he had 5 goals. And we got an interference, I'm going to say interference moving pick.
Ran him right over.
Yes, he did. You'd almost think that they were checking rather than having the ball.
Maybe a little bit of frustration going on in the offense.
Yeah. Peterborough's keeping their composure. You got to credit the coaching staff for that, telling their boys to stay out of the box regardless. Don't get involved in, oh, look at that howitzer by Robinson again. Having said that, that's what we shot all day yesterday. He had that howitzer going, but he couldn't find the cage at all yesterday. He's having a lot better game today, finding the net range. Oh, Caldwell trying to feed it inside, loose ball, and Wilmot picks it up. That's the captain again, as you say, defensive player LeBold. He seems to be the only one. He lugs it out a bit. They do all that running up just to flip it off to the offensive players. Gotta love that. Makes me chuckle a bit. There's Verutis high. Oh, that's how he scored yesterday quite a bit. They seem to be on his hands and not giving him the space to free up his hands to shoot that ball the way he did yesterday. Peterborough's grabbing up all the loose balls. I'm not sure what you think of the turf. Do you think that obviously it must be working to Peterborough's advantage tonight?
I think that Wilmot should have been used to it, playing 3 games or 4 games in the Nations, in the 3-1 win in that series 3-1. But I'm wondering about the benches on either side. They look like they're a little bit lost in the transition game.
I think you're right with that. Yeah. Six Nations does have the benches on both sides, and most rinks do. So you get into the Memorial Centre. Oh, are they calling a delay? What do we got here?
Yeah. Churchill.
He covered the ball, wouldn't let it be free to pick it up. Yep, good call. Yeah.
That's it. He's got to stay out of the box. He's one of their offensive stars, right? You can't be taking those unsportsmanlike penalties or delay game penalties.
I think what you're going to see now is the animosity start to set into the series. The people getting under each other's skins, certain players. Nagy with the ball. Oh, you've got the fans participating a bit, showing their displeasure with some of the calls.
When you get an East-West division, you don't get to see each other, right?
That's exactly right. Oh, another long shot. Lagana up to the task. Nothing leaked through on that one, although it could have. Into the crease. Oh, there's a goal.
Radburn.
Yeah. Verutis over to, was it Radburn? Yes, it was.
Radburn on the crease,
He slipped down to the side, and their big guns come through on that play. Radburn from Verutis. That makes it 10-2 with 1:56 left in the second period. Peterborough still in good control, but as you say, it's never over till it's over, and hopefully the Peterborough team doesn't want to fall asleep. There's another face-off. Grandel again. They don't have an answer for him. Ball's loose. They picked it up, though. Peterborough didn't scoop up the loose ball. Oh, a little stupidity going on over there on the far side of the floor. And after all that fight, Peterborough turns it over.
Well, looks like referee Withers there jumped in and just pulled those guys apart as the game continued. So.
Well officiated game. Wilmot fans might not think so, but
even on both sides.
Yeah, that's what I said. Absolutely. No favors today. Oh, here we go. Number 23 for Wilmot. Wyman. We got a whistle behind the play? Yes, we do. Sorry, I was looking at the breakdown there. And
looks like Wilmot's captain, Brett Labont's going to take another penalty.
He's play acted now. He's mocking the referee a bit, and he just gives them Wilmot's losing their composure.
That looks like that's Verutis off the bench. He's going to get 2 for unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. They don't like what's happening right now. That was a bit of a LeBold got into a little bit of play acting, not liking the call. And then Verutis had to chirp from the bench, which gave him an additional 2, it looks like. So that looks like it could be a 5-on-3 for Peterborough with 1:20 in the period. Again, the Wilmot fans that are in attendance tonight are starting to show their displeasure as well.
Looks like they took, LeBron took the Peterborough guy as well.
Okay,
so we're going to have some 4-on-3.
Yeah, had a coincidental and now 4-on-3, yep. See how this works for Peterborough. It's into Caldwell. He's got time to step out, but doesn't. It's over to Robinson's on the top. Oh, inside feed. Oh, look at this. They're moving the ball quite well. Oh, and boy, he can shoot that ball, Robinson. But just like last game, he doesn't find the answer to Chenier. He's in the left-hand shooter. It's over to Carter Page. It's back, down to Caldwell. They're trying that skip pass into the crease. One-time shot. Page. Over to Fergie. Back to Robinson. Oh, and a big shot and a big save by Chenier.
Again, beautiful ball movement.
Yeah, there you got it going. And they're seeing their opportunity, but Chenier's been up to the task on that. Number 52 brings it over center. That's Whitlow. Whitlow with a bit of a, shovel, underhand shot.
We're back to Fitton. Fitton's in the net. Chenier.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Fitton made that save. You're right about that, Robbie.
On his second time around.
Yes. Big save he did. And here's Robinson. Robinson at the top to Ferguson at the crease. Left-hand side. Left-hand shooter, anyway. Here he goes. Oh, he steps out. Oh, beautiful goal. Ferguson looked like he was going to play it back out top to Robinson, the left-hand shooter. Held the guy and was able to step right in from the crease and go over the left-hand shoulder of Fitton in the goal. Beautiful goal. Nice overhand fake that looked like he was putting it back out to the left-hand shooter and allowed him to sneak inside.
Had everyone looking.
Yes, 10 seconds left. They got that nice overhand fake now where they make it look, they come over with the full spin. It's not the backhand fake. They roll it right over from the overhand fake, I guess you call it.
Yep.
Yep, rather than the underhand fake. Another loose ball. Who comes up with it?
That's pretty much going to do it for the second period.
Yeah, ran out, and Peterborough looks like they want to avoid the nonsense. Wasn't any. And number 6 come in to serve Peterborough's penalty. What was that?
They both got roughing.
Okay, Adamo.
So 11-2 after 2, Jim.
Yes, and the penalty's got 39 seconds left. Another strong period for Peterborough. They're not allowing Wilmot to close the gap, and that should hold them in good stead for the third period.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Yep. And welcome back to the Peterborough Memorial Centre. The Lakers are leading 11-2 over Wilmot Wild. Heading into the third period. Both teams are shorthanded for 39 seconds. And it looks like, if Peterborough can play the way they did for the first two periods, they should be able to ride this one out and tie up the series at 1 each, but anything can happen in lacrosse. Wow. Wilmot scored 9 goals in yesterday's game when it looked like it was all in Peterborough's favor.
They get 9 this third period. We're going to overtime.
There you go, Robbie. Yes, sir. So it's not, as you say, they can come alive, and that was proven yesterday. So I know the series comes back here on Wednesday for Game 3. Have you got the rest of the schedule there?
Yeah, then they go back to Wilmot Game 4 on this Sunday, August 12th, 3 o'clock. And then Game 5 will come back here at the Peterborough Memorial Centre Tuesday, August 14th. Game 6, Thursday the 16th, back in Wilmot. And Game 7, if need be, will be in the Ennismore Arena at 7 o'clock on Saturday.
That'll be interesting if it goes 7 games. Grandel won the draw, but in trying to come up with the possession, he flipped it to the Wilmot team, and Wilmot has come loose again, and nobody's got it yet. Fighting. Oh, almost a push-over, knock-over, but Wilmot gets the ball. And it looks like number 19 came up with it. Radbourne. Oh, right off the bat. Didn't catch the number on that. I was looking back at Radbourne feeding the ball up.
That looks like Wyman fed the Rookie of the Year, Draminsky.
Okay, Draminsky with the ball. There you go. They've come alive. A goal in 30 seconds. 11-3.
Exactly what happened yesterday.
Yes. We'll see if, obviously, Wilmot could be a third period team and anything can happen. Let's see how Peterborough responds to this one. Draw again. Grandel and Schmidt. Again. Face-off, loose balls are important. Nobody seems to come up with it on the carpet the way they should. And Wilmot with another face-off loose ball. Number 23 with the ball. And that's Matt Wyman. Wyman with the ball. Going to feed it on. Well, it looks like he might feed it off to his offensive players. And that looks like Farino. He's on the left-hand side, but he's a right-hand shooter. He's going to get over to his proper side. Radbourne with the ball again. He's had a strong night. Into Farino. Little tight. Shot was off the mark. Peterborough gets the loose ball here, and that's Davis. He's a nice loose ball, man. Always seems to be around it. Good D-man that way. And Peterborough gets possession off to the left-hand side again. That looks like Robinson over there. Number 14. Back out to Ferguson. Oh, he's got room. He's going to let it fly, but blocked. Oh, Codwell now. Peterborough found those marks early in the first period with room to shoot and hands free. But that gap's closing now, Robbie.
It is. Wilmot's got a bigger defense than Peterborough, but they play a little rougher game.
And I think they're keeping Fenton in. Is that down there? Yep, Fenton's back in on the goal. Yep. They've chased Chenier, which is a bit of a surprise, but that can happen in lacrosse. Here he goes. We got a fast break here, and that's number 18. I don't know what the...
Justin Thane.
Okay, Thane. Yes, I should know him. Thane feeds it off to the offensive players coming out. It's over to Carter Page. Carter Page has had a strong game tonight. Dominant with the shots. Codwell's going to set the pick for him. Oh, look at that inside. Oh, a beautiful goal. I'm not sure if Adamo's much of a goal scorer. Normally he's a transition defensive player.
Well, you see Wilmot playing with only 4 D guys as they had Draminsky hanging down the floor trying to steal a goal. So Peterborough had a 5-on-4. They were able to put Adamo in the middle. You watch that replay, he's all by himself.
Is he ever? That's nice hands for a big man, and I'm not sure if he's considered an offensive type player for Peterborough or not, but he did the job of finishing in tight. That makes it 12-3, 17:45 played so far, or remaining. That's another draw for Grendel. He's not letting Wilmot slip back into the game. And he can dangle. He's got some good foot speed. Over to the left-hand side to Ferguson. Ferguson into, it looks like...
that might be Captain Matt Smith.
Is it? Yes,
it is.
Yes, it is.
Taking an offensive shift down there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was Churchill for a minute, but you're right. Bit of a dangle there. Got the shot off. And that's back over to Ferguson again. Ferguson, he's trying to dipsy-doodle inside. Robinson the same way. Couple of water bug moves. over to the left-hand side. There's Codwell, fakes a shot, and ooh, he's trying for a bounce shot.
New 30.
Yep, they got the ball back for that. Fitton made the save. Interesting style. He's parked right in on the goal line, a little bit more than maybe Chenier was, so I don't know sure if that's... Oh, Codwell beats him, I gotta say, shoulder high, mid-range anyway, over the right-hand shoulder. They've changed up their tactic. The low bounce shots don't seem to beat Fitton, but they seem to be able to beat him a little bit high over the shoulders a bit.
Well, you just had spoke about Fitton playing inside, in tight, not stepping out and challenge the ball like Chenier, and that proved the next shot went right out because he was back on his goal crease.
That's right. I find that style interesting. I know I talked to the old school goaltenders, and they just shake their head now when the guy's firing from 30, 40 feet, and they don't step out from and cut off the angle at all. They park. I can see how it works on the East-West game if it's down low, but when they're firing from 40 feet, if you're not stepping out to take away some of the net, I don't know.
Does look here, Jimmy, that Wilmot's going to get the ball after that goal. Peterborough took an unsportsmanlike penalty.
Okay. Anybody in the box for that, or? Yeah, somebody sat down in the box to serve it. I just don't know who it is. You score a goal, you get an unsportsmanlike. Doesn't look like a wise move to me, but there could be some chirping going on.
Yeah, that... It's hard to see. I can see the top of his head. I saw his gloves. It looks like he's wearing the burgundy gloves. That might be Mike Robinson in there.
Okay. They got the third official in the box. Basically, I guess he just keeps law and order there. But Nagy at the top. Oh, sloppy pass where Farino didn't catch it. Verudas. I thought he played the shooter last game, but they got him down to the crease now. And Nagy again. Draminski with it there. He's a left-hand shooter. Rookie of the year. Into Verudas. Again, sloppy pass. Failed to connect. Battling for the loose ball. 30 runs out. Peterborough's possession. And again, look at them take off. They speed up for... Oh! Lackadaisio pass picked off by Nagy, who read that well. Nice save by Lagana. He hasn't fallen asleep. Here's Verudas. Whoa, big save. Lagana, oh, he's had to come alive in this one in the last couple of minutes. Again, loose ball. Wilmot's woken up a bit.
Yeah, it's good to see they're not laying down and dying.
No.
Battling right to the last whistle.
Exactly. And we've got, is that Robinson or that's Churchill?
That looks like Churchill, I think.
Churchill now with the ball. Again, you can't pick up the numbers off the far side of the floor. The front of their jerseys, you just got to sort of guess who they are by the style of game they play and body size. Churchill with it again.
He's going to run out of time here.
Yep, he's got it. It's into the corner. Peterborough has a 10-goal lead to play with, so they can certainly work the clock in their advantage, as long as they don't want to get stupid with any of their shenanigans if they get sucked into it. Anyway, we got Nagy on top, and it's a bit of a power play. Not a bit, it is a power play. Over to Farino. And that shot, no, that was Berge, yeah. I think it was. Trying to catch the number. No, it was Farino.
Fenoro.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Fenoro. I've been calling him Farino.
Yeah.
Fenoro. I'll get that name straight. I've only been calling it wrong for 2 periods now. Fenoro. Straighten that one out after a while.
5-on-5. There we are.
Yeah.
Back all even. It was Robinson coming out of the penalty box.
There you go. Peterborough's got the ball, top-hand side. Oh, that's a bit of a wild shot, but clock must have been running down.
Yeah, it looks like the shot clock in the Peterborough offensive end has gone out.
Yeah, you can only see it at the far end. That's right. I keep looking, and you're seeing nothing there. So back to Wilmot. Only been calling Fenoro the wrong name for 2 periods, so hopefully we'll get that straightened out. It's Berge, 14. Bit of a errant pass. It's loose on the left-hand side. And picked up by, well.
That looks like Justin Thane.
Yes. I can't make out his number at all. He picks up the loose ball every time. And
yeah, the 18 and 19s look alike for sure.
Yeah, the jersey numbers are not the best on the Peterborough sweaters here. That's Page. You got to almost pick up their number by the body type and style of play they play. Ferguson has it. And it's over to, looks like Robinson there. Long shot by Carter Page. I don't want to call it a hope shot, but a desperation shot maybe. Bit of pressure, 3 men on the ball carrier. They've got him pinned up against the sideboards. They're trying to get it loose. That looks like it might be Farino with the ball, and he gets it loose. Good job of possession there. Over to Nagy.
Got her down there, only 10 seconds left.
Yeah, inside move, nice dangle, swim move, off the post. Back to Wyman. Wyman looking for some room, trying to free up his hands. Nagy, oh, look at that. Oh, that's a bit of a movement pick. I would have to think that'd be called. I won't call it a tackle, but... oh,
Jerminski ran over Riley Hoover there.
Yeah, that was Riley. I've been trying to pick up Riley Hoover all night long. Riley's on the defensive end there. He played high school lacrosse for me out at Lakefield. Now moved over to Thomas A. He's been a stalwart with the junior A or junior C's for a while now, 2 to 3 years. With the ball, can't pick up the number there. Inside, Bradburn.
Yeah, that looked like Churchill.
Or Bradshaw, I should say, with the shot.
Feeding him.
Churchill, yeah, and Adamo. Look like they're putting a few of their defensive players up to the offense. Cal Davis putting a little pressure on. There's Berger, I should say. Shot. Rebound. Oh. Shot again by number 16. Radburn's with the ball now. Good checking there. A little pressure on the ball. Over to Verutis. Oh, again. A lot of moving picks now. They seem to be really wanting to cross-check the Peterborough players out of the way, which is turning over the ball on Wilmot.
Yeah, it looks like Cropman's giving Wilmot penalty there.
Unsportsmanlike again. Bradburn's going in this time. So, well, again, a little bit more frustration. I think with the moving picks, that's frustration too. And it's going back to Robinson at the top of the power play. They've changed that up a bit. That's Churchill to Robinson, over to Carter Page, back to Robinson, over to Churchill. Ooh, and that's in. Caldwell snuck it in with a little bit of a bounce shot under the right pad as Fitton went down to good ball movement left to right, and basically another quick stick into the open cage. Well, not open cage, but was able to sneak under Fitton.
That's tough. It's got to be tough for a goalie to get across the net when they're making that 25, 30-foot pass, exactly. Zinging it from side to side.
Without question. And at 14-3, another draw, another possession by Grandal. Berger. Everybody's trying to. Peterborough's just got to keep their heads. I'm sure Wilmot is going to try to antagonize them into anything right here at the moment. Caught. Oh!
That was a Damo out the run again. Posting up.
Yeah.
Big man basketball move.
Yep. I'm not sure why they're running him out of the front door. He is a checker, I believe. Is that
no? He does go out.
Does he?
He goes out the front door.
Well, they're giving him some offensive opportunities, and he's getting some real good looks inside. Number 15, Nagy, trying to avoid the pressure. You can't see who's checking there, but
that looks like 23, Nate Allen.
Okay. Yeah, I don't get many of the Peterborough checkers. You don't see their numbers from this side of the floor, and again, you can barely make them out from the back of their jerseys. Back out on top, it's Carter Page, over to Churchill, I believe.
Looks like
no,
Ferguson.
Fergie, sorry, yeah. Ferguson, number 7. Oh, he's got that little dipsy doodle pass or flip pass, whatever you want to call it. You certainly do those with the plastic sticks. I don't think you could ever see them done with a wooden stick back in our day, Robbie. Huh?
Oh, Cal Davis.
Cal Davis, yes. They get a lot of mileage out of Davis. He's right up there with a real strong game tonight. Nagy looking for some room, getting a pick.
That's for
Farino. Missed the net, 30 seconds goes. Oh, he just got a penalty.
That's
Nagy.
Nagy throwing the ball away.
Yeah. Don't set her on the floor. Take a seat. That's what's happened to Nagy. I don't even know if he's going to the box.
Yeah, he is.
He's trying to play coy and pretend, is that really me? He realizes now he's got the penalty, and he's in the box. They've got Robinson to the top now. I'm not sure, well, with the score, they may want to experiment with a few scenarios here with the power play. Page back to Robinson. Over to Churchill, or that's Fergie. Fergie's in the shooter. Fergie to Robinson, over to Page. Oh, he wires it. Nice sidearm. Loose ball, can't be picked up just yet by anybody. Fighting for it, looks like number 9. Is that 9? Yes, it is.
Yeah, Borghese.
Borghese. We haven't heard much of his name tonight, but and there we go. That's Dramitsky, Rookie of the Year. He's trying to bulldog one-on-one. Oh, they got the call. That's going to be a hold. Now 16, Burgess has stepped in. Are they going to have both of them or just a hold on Peterborough? Looks like a hold on Peterborough. Matt Smith, the captain. Oh, no, they said the other guy too. They said they evened it up, Robbie.
Yeah, it looks like
Borgess come in and
16 Ryan Smart for Wilmot's in the ball.
Is that what it is? Yeah, Smart. What am I saying? Yeah, Smart. He didn't like the way Dramitsky was being manhandled, and he moved in to give him some space and got called for it. Radburn's going to start with it. We've got, looks like a 4-on-4.
Should be 4-on-3.
Should be 4-on-3. Short-handed, that's right. There's still 2 men in the box for Wilmot. So one man has to go off, even though Wilmot retains possession of the ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that call, Jimmy. I think that Matt Smith had the original penalty and Smart got the second penalty. I would have thought that should have been Peterborough ball, but
yeah, it's hard to say what would have went on there with all of that kind of confusion. You would think you're right, though. Oh, Radburn's into some play acting here. Drops his stick, trying to draw a call. Oh, bit of a change up on that shot from a distance. Yeah. And we got the loose ball. Goes over. We got transition going.
Cam Crowley.
Good speed. Oh, he tries the low bounce shot. Didn't get any room. Didn't pick a corner.
Looks like Wilmot had too many men left early.
Is that a penalty shot now?
Only in the last, under the last 2 minutes.
Okay, is that what it is? I thought.
So defensively, and it's a 2-minute penalty. Offense, change of possession.
Yes, I got you. That's right. Wilmot is really letting their frustration set in now at 14-3. You can probably think why. That's the third. Well, they've got 3 men in the box now, so one of that penalties is going to be delayed. And 4-on-3 Peterborough. Page into Caldwell. Ooh, he tried to go high. Didn't get her. Ball's come out, and it's loose. Oh, bounce into the Wilmot bench. Good check by Fergie. Fergie's got the ball here now. Yes, he does. He's got possession on top. 8:28 remaining in the third. I'd be very surprised if Peterborough can let this game slip away. But you can never count your chickens before they hatch, as they would say. But I would say it's a safe bet that this series is going to be tied all at 1 apiece here going into Game 3 back in Peterborough on Wednesday night. Backhand pass. Fergie, oh, look at that. Little dip and dunk on that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Same top corner he got his last one in.
Freezes him. Sees what he's going to do with his move. And he throws it to wherever the goaltender decides he's not going to move to. Nice fake. And that makes it 15-3, I believe. And I wouldn't say penalties that cost Wilmot the game tonight, but it's definitely put them in a hole in the fact that they can't get any momentum to come back in it.
Well, they need to get smart here and stay out of the penalty box and stay out of the, have some discipline and stay out of that stuff. As they need to realize that this game's pretty much over and they got to reset for Game 3. It's a long series. So
it is a long series, and the toughest part when you travel, I don't know how long the trip is, but I'm going to say it's at least 3 hours to get down from Wilmot to Peterborough. coming through that Toronto traffic. So, you know, getting here and losing your bus legs and getting off to the fresh start. They didn't get off to the fresh start even when they played at home. So, and they certainly didn't get off to one here being down 7-0. That really dug them a hole. Yesterday's game, they were able to squeak back in it. But not happening tonight.
Yesterday they were able to at least keep it close.
Yes.
5-4 after the second.
That's right. Here comes Peterborough again. That looks like Cal Davis. Oh, sloppy pass into the corner with a wide open man. Bounces off the boards, comes back to Peterborough again. Ooh, that's Bradshaw. He's getting some floor time now. And we got back to Bradshaw again. In so tight. No avail there.
Stepped in the crease.
Yes, he did. And we got some transition coming up now. That's Wyman. Wyman to Berger. It's it's still 3-on-4. And they've got to get a shot off. There's 15 seconds left in the shot clock. And Peterborough's got himself contained. There's another hope shot from about 30, 40 feet. Didn't find the target. Peterborough's got the loose ball, and they're a little sloppy on the changes.
Looks like Churchill tracked that one down, though.
Holy good Lord, did he ever. Peterborough's got some nice look at that. Churchill in again. Ooh, nice fake, but didn't get it. Oh, possession call on that. Fans are starting to get a little testy. They didn't like that call and the fact that he got thrown into the end boards, but
yeah, it looks like Wyman hit him. Gave him a good shove.
Well, the way I look at that, for the most part, it's lacrosse, other than it's a possession call. Sometimes they look nastier, and the sound is worse than what it really happens.
Looks like Peterborough's going to get a delayed penalty.
Yeah, they're going to clamp down on the chippiness, the low slashes. And Berger's got it on the right-hand side. It's being checked there by number 24 for Peterborough. Is that 24?
24, Chance Martin.
Okay, yeah.
Curtis Martin.
Martin, yeah. You don't get like I said, we don't get a lot of the defensive numbers checking, especially over on the far side. We got a slash call, though. And Wilmot's going to get a power play. We're going to see if this can give them any momentum or pick up their spirits a bit. They look pretty disgruntled at this point of the game. Nothing's gone right for them. 3 goals. That's normally maybe a half a period's production sometimes, and we've been through 2.5 now. And only 3 goals for Wilmot. Peterborough's been strong in all facets of the game. Goaltending, defensive checking, and their offense has come alive. So I'm sure the coaching staff is going to be quite pleased with their performance tonight. Moving the ball around, Nagy. Over to Farino. And that's in tight. Barutis. No, another long shot. Easily handled by Lagana. That's a fast outlet pass. Smith battling again. Oh, there it is. It's still loose.
Nice move by Cal Davis.
Yes, could be anybody's ball. And, they're all falling. They're all sprawling. Looks like dominoes falling there. It's going to go to Wilmot. Off the loose ball possession.
They'll bring their power play back out.
Yep. 1:13 left in the power play. 5:24 left in the third period. 14-3, the Junior C Lakers. Nagy with the ball. He's looking for a shot. Hit somebody in front. Smith, it looks like. Tight pass to Draminsky. No shot. 49 seconds left of the penalty. Turnover for Peterborough. There goes Cal Davis. Again, looks like a clone of Zach Currier to me. He's one of those players, in years to come, he can develop exactly into that player and end up having a career with the Junior A's and maybe even the Major Series and the NLL.
Yeah. Big boy with lots of wheels.
Yep. He's got the tools. Wild shot, underhand. Oh, look at that. Carter Page picked up. Oh, they're trying to get round. Look at there. 2's going after Carter Page. He's not giving them any room. Number 2 is Adam Zister. trying to rough up Peterborough's shooters a bit, send a message. If Peterborough's wise, you just get out of it if you can. Zister looks like he wants to get in his face. He doesn't want to give him any room. He's trying to lure him into something over there in the course. Yeah, he's whacking him up a bit. Has he got the ball, Page? No, he doesn't even have the ball.
Ball's
it's all
on the other side.
Ball's offside. There's some shenanigans. The ref's watching it. There's some Zister's looking like he wants to stir something up with Page.
And all even now.
All even now. That was Bradshaw in the box. Over to, oh, look at Codwall fire that one. That had to be at least a 40-foot. Another wild one from 40 feet. That was Churchill. And it's back. Oh, 30-second went. Riley Hoover had the ball momentarily. And he's back out on the defensive end here. They're looking to pick up Radbourne. Number 17, haven't seen him out much. That's Colton Bessie. There's a shot. Lagana's had no trouble with anybody's shots tonight. They have not allowed anybody inside. And he's picking up that long ball shot.
He's seeing everything.
Yes, he is. Caldwell with it again. Not sure what the statistics are. We don't have them, but boy, he's had a big night. 3 anyway off the goal scoring.
It's good to see they got a couple other guys up there. I see 19 Nick Webb there playing some offense.
It looks like they're putting some of, as you say, some of their defensive players up to the offense, maybe to take away some of the shenanigans that maybe Wilmot wants to get the Peterborough offensive players into.
Well, probably a smart thing by Coach Baker rather than having their old guys get broken wrists or
all of that,
twisted ankles. So.
All of that. You got a little bit of offense going. Is that Schmidt? 21. No, it's 24. Verutis. Wyman trying to press a bit. Peterborough's getting its offense out again. That looks like Churchill, is it not?
It is.
Yeah, Churchill it is. Again, you can't pick up any numbers coming off the bench for Peterborough that way. Back out to Carter Page. They look like they want to use the shot clock as much as they can. It's down to 7 seconds with a 14-3 lead and 2:18 remaining in the third period. That was a long-range shot. It's going to go to Wilmot if they can pick it up. Number 9 has it, and that's Borges. Out to number 17, which is Colton Bessie. Haven't heard much of these guys. I think both teams are playing maybe, I won't call them, I guess for lack of a better word, they're lesser lights on offense. And that could be a turnover there, but it's not. Peterborough picks it up again.
They're going to get a slash penalty for that one.
Yeah, below the waist on that one. A little bit of a slash.
I think he caught him in the head.
On the kneecap.
I think it was a little higher than that, but maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, they got Cal Davis out. Oh, look at Robinson rip that shot. Now you got to back away here now. Yeah, see, you can't move into the nonsense. You got to back away, but
that's
that doesn't look like it's happening.
Smith and Cal Davis, they're tangling up.
Yeah. No punches yet. We'll have to see what's going on. May have roughing penalties each. 1:24 left. You can definitely think that there could be some shenanigans now. Somehow you think you want to send the message for the next game. I'm not sure if you do that by this right now, but.
Yeah, at this time, at 1 minute left, it's not a game. I don't think you send a message yet.
No.
You don't want anybody with broken knuckles or.
No. Who's going to the box? Davis. And I didn't pick up the Wilmot number there. He sat in the box a little quicker than I was ready to. I was watching Davis go in. Didn't pick up the Wilmot number.
That might be Jerminski, number 5. He took the original slashing penalty down here.
Yeah, you got it. And we're going to start with the ball with Wilmot at the top.
Little 4-on-4 action.
Yes, it is. Radbourne, I still think he's had a strong game. He's had the ball quite often. There's a tight pass into Verutis. Radbourne trying to over to Verutis. They've shut him down this game, that's for sure. A bit of a wild shot, got on his hands as he went to shoot. Back to Radbourne. Radbourne, I should say. There's one. Loose ball, an errant flip pass. Picked up by, and I can't get the number there again either. Oh, he's knocked down, but that's all right.
That looks like 9 Jensen Walker.
Okay, he's been quiet tonight. I haven't heard much of him at all. Have you?
Yeah, Jensen just plays a solid game, solid defensive game.
Okay.
Does his job and get off the floor. Every team needs that player.
I guess it's because he's up in the offensive end. You're not usually seeing him there. 30 seconds left in this game. It's definitely going to be tied up at 1-1 in the series. Bit of a wild shot. Went off the Wilmot player. And I think Peterborough's just going to let them, Wilmot's going to make one more dash towards the Peterborough goal. 17 seconds remaining. 14-3 Lakers. Number 52 has the ball. Whitlow. It's 1 against 4. I don't know what. He's bulldozed his way. He's going to fall down, and I'm not sure if they're going to let the clock run. It's 6.8 seconds remaining. And do we have coincidentals again here, Robbie? Or just a Peterborough penalty?
It looks like he's going to give it both of them. No? Maybe not.
Just the Peterborough player, and it's number 5.
Yeah, Churchill, 2 minutes for holding.
Yep. Wasn't much going there. Whitlow was trying to basically dodge through 3. I wouldn't say bulldoze through 3. Got to the crease and basically was wrestled to the ground.
That'll pretty much do it.
That'll do it. And we're tied at 1 apiece in the series. 14-3 Peterborough. And game 3 will come back here at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night.
I believe Wednesday will be 8 o'clock start, as it's midweek. That'll give them some travel time. So
that's true.
8 o'clock start back here at the Peterborough Memorial Centre.
There you go. And that's all we have here for the Peterborough Memorial Centre tonight. The series is now tied at 1-1. Have a safe trip. Thank you and good night.